What do you need to pay as a micro-entrepreneur in France? Many new entrepreneurs and freelancers choose the micro-entrepreneur status, also called auto-entrepreneur status, to start their new venture in France. I have created a quick guide to being a micro-entrepreneur in France. You can download it for free from the link under this video. It often seems very cheap and very easy to register as a micro-entrepreneur, and it is. But you still need to watch out, as this simpler process doesn't make it 100% easy. We are still in France after all, with bureaucracy for everything. Also, it can seem a cheaper option than other company statuses. Once every month or every 3 months, we pay social charges as micro-entrepreneur. We often consider that the rest is our income to live on. And this is a big mistake done by the large majority of new micro-entrepreneurs. And it is important to know everything that you need to pay as a micro-entrepreneur, not to have bad surprises. I will also tell you by the end of the video which should be your target turnover to be able to face all of these expenses. Bonjour, I'm Giga from the blog Expat in France. I am a French-year expat, and you will find here information about French admin and French culture to adjust to your French life. If you want to have more information about life in France as an expat and to navigate the French red tape, this is the channel for you. So don't hesitate to subscribe and click on the bell to be informed of the new videos. First, as a micro-entrepreneur, you will need to pay social charges, the social contributions. This should be paid to URSSAF, the French social contribution collector. It is a percentage calculated based on your turnover. The social contribution pays toward maternity, healthcare, retirement, and training. And it is compulsory in France to contribute to healthcare, even as self-employed. The social contribution level will depend on your activity. In 2021, it will go from 12.8% for purchase and resale activity up to 22% for other activities. You can see here an excerpt from the free guide to being a micro-entrepreneur in France, and you can download the full guide for free from the link under this video. Then you will need to pay taxes, of course. The two taxes that micro-entrepreneurs will pay will be the income tax and the business property tax. First, the income tax. As soon as you have income in France, you need to declare your taxes. And when they make about 10,000 euros a year, they start paying income taxes. Then there is the CFE. This is the business property tax that every micro-entrepreneur have to pay annually in December from the second calendar year of their activity. This also applies to people working from home or not having a dedicated office, like people working at client's location. Then the third element that you should pay is a private pension provision, la prévoyance privée. This is not compulsory, but this is highly recommended. Most people don't think about taking one since micro-entrepreneurs are registered to the French healthcare, and they also contribute to the public pension plan. And to be fair, I first didn't. The prévoyance privée will complement the public daily allowance in case of sick leave, incapacity, and also once retired. The daily allowance and pension are quite low as micro-entrepreneur, so it can be recommended to complement it with a private pension provision. Even if you're not planning to stay under the micro-entrepreneur status for a long time, you may remain longer than expected. So contracting a prévoyance from the start might be a good idea, or at least being aware of your coverage level. So I recommend you to get a simulation from an insurance company to know what level of daily allowance you would have in case of temporary invalidity or sickness. Then you should list your professional expenses, everything that you need to work and earn money. Even if you cannot deduct expenses as a micro-entrepreneur, you should track them and see if the lower tax level compensates the number of expenses you cannot deduct from your turnover. Having a thorough tracking system will help you to be on top of your business. And finally, you should provision for your unexpected situation, like COVID, losing your main client, unexpected illness. Saving a portion of your profit will keep you afloat in case of unexpected hard times. And we all know how necessary this was for the past 2 years. Also, you want to save for your vacation. Since most entrepreneurs don't earn when they don't work and invoice, you need to include your vacation time in your provision calculation and even in the fee you charge. So how do you provision your target turnover to be safe? It can be a good idea to have as a target the double turnover of your ideal income, the salary you would need if you were an employee. So if your ideal salary is 2,000 euros, then your ideal turnover should be 4,000 euros approximately. I hope this list helped you to understand the different costs you will have as a micro-entrepreneur in France. For more information, you can download the free quick guide to being a micro-entrepreneur in France from the link under this video. Merci et à bientôt!